Hi, it is me again, and this time with a topic that was kind of important to me. Well, the topic wasn't really a topic, it was a problem. Or rather, a problem that came out due to the fact that I couldn't make a decision. Like, normally, whenever you want to buy anything, there is the cheap stuff and there is the expensive stuff. And sometimes there is the middle expensive or middle cheap stuff, which I usually go for. Like, I am someone who either goes for the very cheap things in life, or I go to the medium but a very cost efficient thing that I will buy. The same thing with this camera here. I wanted to buy a camera, and so I researched a camera which was not that expensive but still expensive, so that I could use it for a very long time. And this time I actually wanted to upgrade my camera equipment with a gimbal, which allows for these very smooth shots. And I actually want to make a couple of projects with the gimbal, including the gaming project, which will mostly feature movie parts and they need to be smooth. So I decided to buy a gimbal. So after researching for a while, I decided to buy a Ronin DJI-S, which is kind of expensive. It costs around 500 euros. But then there was another option, which was the Ronin DJI-SC, which was the smaller and more lightweight and more compact gimbal of the two. But the problem is that the basic one costs, Ronin DJI-SC, it costs probably around 360 euros here in Germany. And there were a couple of cheaper options like Amazon or anything like that, but I do think that it's like meh. Besides I already applied for a student coupon, which means that I will get 10% off. So I have the option between a 450 DJI Ronin S and a Ronin DJI Ronin SC, which is smaller, more lightweight, but it didn't really apply to the mirror cameras which I use, even though I probably could use the SC, but apparently it has its cons and it has its negative. And in order to make it a little bit more picture-y for you guys, I will right now explain to you guys why I have the problem with the price cost efficiency, and for me it is really hard to choose one of those two. Okay, so let me show you guys what I mean by cost efficiency, using paint in order to draw a graph for you guys to see. So usually you have the price and then you have the quality. So what does it mean? At first the price will rise, and in most cases the quality will also rise. But I would say at a certain point it kinda gets flat. So like this is the thing, and in often cases what I would do is search for something which is around here. Like, this is middle expensive, this is very expensive, and this is cheap. This one is cheap. And usually I would be between those those two things. But the problem about the Ronin DJI SC and the DJI Ronin S is that I am not very well versed in the camera or the movie business and about gimbals in general. It is my first gimbal, and so the thing that I actually want to do is I want to have the same luck as the Canon 200D for me, because I am very satisfied with it. The price was probably around $520 or something like that. And I would say it has done a very good job, and the single reason why my videos look so bad is because I didn't explore the entire potential of it. But let's continue with the explanation. So this thing here, enlarged, is around like this, and the problem about the SC, it is about here, and the DJI is about, well, no, the DJI SC is around here, like it is around here, like here is the SS and here is the SC. Another problem is that both have cons and I would say positive. And some people say that the S is better, and other people say that the SC is better because it is cheaper, it is lightweight, and it isn't, and I would say it has tons of new features, it has a better app, etc, etc. But on the other hand, the S is like, it's like the bigger brother of the SC, and I would say also DJI intended to use camera like mine in order to, I would say, buy it. So that's that. Then what does it mean for me? Well, I thought about it, I pondered about it for hours, like probably 3 hours or so, which is completely unnecessary, and I decided to make it simple. Like, what do I want for the future? Like, is it a problem for me that the SC is lighter than its counterpart, the S? No. Why? Because getting muzzles is nice. And the second of all is, even though the price is cheaper, the percentage isn't cheaper at all. Like at the camera, I had two models I wanted, and the first one was Canon 200D, and the other was two times more expensive for a quality race that wasn't worth it. So I bought 200D, and so I decided just to buy the DJI Ronin S instead of the SC. Easy peasy, I decided to do it, not because I have the money, on the opposite, but I do think that when one day I want to expand anything, or I would say I do think that getting the S is just a better choice. Like just get the S. I mean the thing is, I do think that I don't think that the weight will disturb me so much. So I guess I will just have to buy it. Yeah. Let's buy it today. It is almost midnight. Let's buy it. Let's buy it and then make the decision, and then see whether or not it works with my camera. If it doesn't work, I probably can ship it back, because the DJI Ronin S was supposed to be made for cameras like the Canon EOS 200D, and I already asked the internet, and the internet said it does work. And the internet said that the SC had problems with the thingy. But let me just buy the DJI Ronin S and then see what happens. Buy it. I'm very excited for the package, and I'm very excited to use a gimbal for the very first time, and hopefully I will be able to make these very smooth shots, which are wow. They're very good. And I also have to start like learning the basics of the camera for photography thingy. I hope I will have tons of fun, and it will be exciting for me. Okay, so I thank you for watching. It wasn't really a decision made, but I still can't decide. Let's just buy the S, okay? it's probably about like 100 bucks more expensive, but let's just buy it and then train my muscles in order to carry it around. Like the major point I heard between the SC and the S was the weight, but let's just use the DJI Ronin S as a training gimbal and then see what happens. So bye, I wish you a great time. I hope you might follow me or even see something else at my channel that you like. Thank you for watching until now, and I wish you a great day and see you next time. Bye. Let's buy it. Let's buy more expensive gear. By the way, I know that more expensive gear isn't the essential thing for a camera guy, but I like it and I want it. I want this toy to happen. And besides, yes, I will buy it. Okay, so bye and have a great time. By the way, just I would say just a very short interruption. I once more watched a YouTube videos comparing DJI Ronin SC and S and I would say the other editions, and then I found out that there was a middle ground. Like there was this middle expensive piece of shit that I could use and actually probably use for a very long time. And the thing that was the middle expensive thingy camera gimbal was the DJI Ronin S and the Essential Kit. Like apparently there is the Essential Kit and the Standard Kit. I kind of thought that the Standard Kit had like some kind of more expensive things, and I actually wanted to buy the Essential Kit because it cost $500 and the Standard Kit cost $750 euros. And then the thing is that I read this good YouTube, well, I watched this good YouTube video which actually told me that the Essential Kit is a good gimbal, and it, even though it didn't have all the gimmicks, it was a good piece of work, and yeah, it is the middle ground. So I will buy the Essential Kit for 500 euros, and adding on the 10% it will only cost me 450. And even though 450 euros is still a ton of money for me, at least at this moment, it will have to be a well spent investment for my future projects, because I want that smooth shot, because I want to make these smooth ground moves where I will just walk around, and I'm going to buy this gimbal and I'm going to buy the Essential Kit, even though it has a plastic grip stand tripod thingy. So just so you know it.